Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Run a Couch video number 86. Dave here from Manchester Rum Festival, and for this episode I'm going to pop over to my more spice driven profiles of rum. I'm going to pop over to a brand that has supported me over the last couple of years with Rum Festival, but also I actually went to the launch that he did in Manchester, and that is Belgrove rum. This is the latest. This is Spiced Fig and Blackberry. As you can see, I've already given this the start of a go. I was very kind to experience this back in London, tail end of last year. Forget when it was now, definitely last year. I'm a big fan of the Belgrove anyway because of the hazelnut style. It's a very, very different focus on rum. And I've seen that a lot of people have really sort of embraced it. So I was quite intrigued when Spiced Fig and Blackberry was going to be the next bottling. Give you some idea on the label. So a single origin Demerara rum, so predominantly from Guyana, Asian oak barrels. This is used in both wooden pots and coffee stills as well. 40% ABV, and it's actually got a bit of a scale between dry and sweet. This says it's on the mid, so got a good idea. Distilled in Guyana, crafted in the UK. We do love a bit of transparency when it comes to rum these days. On the back, Belgrove is distilled from pure Demerara sugarcane grown on the mineral-rich banks of the Demerara River in Guyana. Natural flavours of fig, blackberry and a touch of cinnamon give our rum its unique taste. And of course, it's perfect in cocktails or simply with ice. There is a recipe on the back, so I will let you guys know what that is in a minute. But I have my Glencairn glass. I have poured myself a nice little measure of Belgrove's Spiced Fig and Blackcurrant, and dare I say, am I going to pick up those two flavours straight away? Let's find out. Yes, I do. And it's actually very well balanced. Definitely get the fig. Definitely get the fig. But I also get that blackcurrant. I wouldn't say it was like fresh blackcurrants. It's more the skin. But the fig is there. And I like figs. I love those fig biscuits when I was a kid. It's the automatic sort of memory reaction as well. It's very well balanced, and I do get the rum element as well. With me, Guyana is obviously quite a rich profile. Things like El Dorado, Woods. It's going to have that more silky, vanilla-y smoothness towards it. And it's there. And I get the sort of, that definitely a skin of blackcurrant. Maybe not as fruity as one expect, but I definitely get the fig. There's a lot going on there, which is good. Now, the question is, does that resonate onto the palate as well? I get more blackcurrant. And underlining of fig. That's interesting. Not as well balanced, but the blackcurrant shines through a bit better. Still very much of the skin. I get a little dryness. I get a lot of the oak coming through as well. It's almost as if the oak has been sort of rubbed down with fig. It's weird. Not as, like I say, not as well balanced. I get a lot more that fruitiness. There is a kind of slight flesh of the blackcurrant coming through. More at the end, sort of very tail end of it. So you can tell it's got this sort of freshness towards it. But it's all about the skin. It's all about the interaction. It's kind of got that, like I say, slight acidic element towards it. Good thing is, I do get the rum. Smooth. Wouldn't say silky smooth. It's definitely a dry profile. But there's also something else there. Was it cinnamon? Yeah, a touch of cinnamon. So it has a slight heat right at the end, sort of definitely here, at the front of your palate. I'm intrigued to see what it would have been like if it didn't have the cinnamon element within it. I'm sort of really, I don't know, getting bored of cinnamon when it comes to adding it into cocktails or spice rums as well. But, and to me, it lifts up a bit too much. It's the cinnamon, it's a very potent flavour profile, as you know. And I kind of wish that the fig and the blackcurrant were the shiners, but the cinnamon, it keeps popping in, which is maybe, from my point of view, the only downside. But the good thing is I do still get the fig. with the oaky element towards that. I definitely get the blackcurrant. Maybe not as juicy as I think maybe people expect. But in reality, I think that would also take it away from the rum itself. You can get the rum. It's 40% ABV, so I would expect nothing less. There is a balance for it. There's more balance on the nose, but I do get all three parts of the palate itself as well. Now, on the back of the label, it does say the words Cuba Libre. It says, fill a glass with ice and a wedge of lime, 50ml, of course, of Belgrove Spiced Fig and Blackberry rum, top up with chilled cola and stir. Add a few frozen berries to make it extra special. I would give that a go, to be honest with you. I would definitely give that a go. Something a little bit different, very winter driven. But then again, fresh berries, a couple of cherries maybe as well in the summer, that actually work quite well. You can sort of see yourself having a nice mojito with this. And, maybe add a couple of the mint sprigs in there and then add a couple of berries, fresh berries. I wouldn't add a syrup. I wouldn't add any, cherry syrup or blackberry syrup or cassis, something like that. I'd just keep it with the fresh fruits, and that could really shine through quite nicely. Dare I say, would you even garnish it with a fig biscuit? I would. Not a bad shout. Not a bad shout at all. And the good thing is, it is different enough that Belgrove has started to define itself as not just another spiced rum. The brand with the hazelnut, now of course the spiced fig and blackberry rum, you do get the spiced fig. That cinnamon does shine it through a bit more. Probably a bit more than I would like, but it's still there. But it is about the fig and blackberry elements. There's not many other rum brands in the world that are doing something a little bit different. Belgrove is, I'd say. So fair play to the guys. I'm looking forward to seeing maybe what their next bottling to give it a go. Maybe get 3 out of 3. Who knows? But until then, ladies and gentlemen, do seek it out. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. And of course, if you're not already involved with Manchester Rum Festival, make sure you get yourself some tickets for there on June the 18th at the Cure Hotel in Piccadilly Gardens. As we know, Belgrove have been a huge part of Rumfest in the past, and there's going to be lots of new brands available there to experience, both from local, regional, and international brands heading into Manchester Rum Festival for the very first time. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you either at Rumfest personally myself, or of course, the next episode of Run the Couch, which will be number 86. Wow. Nearly hitting that 100. I want to do something very special on number 100 as well. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you soon.